I want to polish up this piece of rhyolite. Kind of tried to use my saw to get somewhat of a shape. It's a piece of rhyolite. Let's uh, let's see what we can do with it. I'm going to be using my Cab King polisher. It has 8-inch wheels, and it goes from 50 grit to 200 grit, 500 grit, 800 grit, 1200 grit, and 3000 grit. And let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to start with the 50 grit. Once again, I'm going to polish up this piece of rhyolite. And it kind of resembles a heart. Anyways, let's get started. Starting to take shape. It's a beautiful piece of rock. I'm going to move on to wheel number 2 now that I got it somewhat shaped. Work on it a little more, get a little bit more better shape. Let's go to wheel number 2. This is 200 grit. Okay, thinking I got it shaped pretty decent. Not a perfect heart, but that's okay. I'm gonna move on to wheel number 3. I get some of the scratches out, even out some of the lines. Let's go. It's coming out pretty nice. Hello, Jeannie Wells. How you doing? It's the back. I'm not really polishing the back. Doesn't look too bad. All right, gonna move on to wheel number 4. Start to really polish this sucker up. Check that bad boy out. That is beautiful. Okay, we'll move on to wheel number 5. This will be the 1500 or 1200 grit. Okay, here we go. Looking pretty good. What do you guys think? Beautiful stone. Make it into a heart. It's a piece of rhyolite from New Mexico. And I'm polishing this sucker up on well, thank you, Clarice Starling. Thank you. You know, I just started getting into selling. I set up this last weekend at the flea market, and I mean, if you see something that you like, just let me know. I'd be willing to sell it to you. Yeah, that's beautiful. I can't get over how beautiful the stone is. Okay, I'm gonna move on to wheel number 6 and keep going. I'm gonna dry it off and see what it looks like. See if we need to do any touch up. A little bit right there in the middle. So I'm gonna drop back to I always drop back to wheel number 3. It's kind of like the start of the polishing, when it gets all the little bit of scratches out of it. You buy your rocks from Etsy? I usually find mine. I live in New Mexico, so we have a wide variety and an abundance of rocks all over the place out here. And this kind of rock right here, this is rhyolite. We call it candy rock. It's also known as wonderstone. I mean, it's all over the place around here. I mean, I don't even have to drive 5 minutes to go find this stuff. Beautiful stone. All right, I'm gonna drop back, do a little bit of touch up on this sucker. I'm just gonna touch up real quick on all the wheels. Florida, you only have limestone. I knew a guy that used to dive in rivers out there in Florida to find fossilized coral. All right. Now I'll probably take this bad boy and buff it up on a on a buffer, use some rouge. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Once again, I just polished up a piece of Rhyolite. I have a Cab King polisher, 8-inch wheel. If you'd like to sponsor, I'm here. Anyways, thanks for tuning in, guys. Appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed yet, please consider subscribing. Or like Dan Hurt says, hope I earned your subscription today. But my club's planning on going on a real nice hunt this weekend up to Magdalena, New Mexico. I'm hoping to find some nice malachite and azurite. I don't know if I can do a live, but I'll do a couple videos. Anyways, thanks for watching. Please hit that like button, share, help me get back in that algorithm. And yep, have a good night. Take care.